Hello everyone, welcome back to the course on Construction Management and Entrepreneurship for 5th semester VTU students. In this session, we will be understanding about construction planning and scheduling. Project plans. Project plans. In any typical construction project, generally three types of plans are prepared: project feasibility plan, project preliminary plan, and project construction plan. During the project inception stage, project feasibility plan is prepared. During the engineering stage, preliminary plan is prepared, and construction plan is generally prepared during the implementation stage of a construction project. Project feasibility plan. Planning done by the client as soon as he gets the idea about developing a facility to fulfill certain motives. His early thought process focus on the cost, time, and benefit of implementing the project. Only when he is convinced about the soundness of his idea, he decide to go ahead with the feasibility studies. The feasibility study team examines the need of the client and ways to fulfill them. It develops an outline plan of work and assesses the time and cost of accomplishing the project. Project feasibility plan forms the basis for identifying the project objectives and developing the project plan. Project preliminary plan. Acceptance of the feasibility studies marks the commencement of the preliminary plan making process. Its main aim is to provide direction to the client managers and staff employed during the development phase of the project. The project preliminary plan forms the basis for developing the project construction plan. The preliminary plan may include project time schedule, project designs and drawing, breakdown of project work, resources forecast, resources procurement system, etc. Project construction plan. Project construction plan is developed by planning chief. It includes work plan and commissioning plan. The work plan is derived from the targets set in the project feasibility plan. The construction plan includes detailed time plan, resource plan, and plan for controlling the project. Next, we will look into the work breakdown structure, also known as the WBS. Work breakdown structure is breaking down the project into manageable parts and arranging them in an hierarchical order until the desired level is reached. The levels in WBS are as follows: project, sub-project level, task level, work package level, activity level, and operations level. Operations level is the lowest level the project could be divided into. Now we'll look into individual levels in detail. Project level. The project itself can be represented as a project level. Under project level, it can be divided into sub-projects. Sub-project level, dividing the project into independent large volume mini projects. These sub-projects are further divided into task levels. Sub-project can be divided into various tasks. It is an identifiable and deliverable major work. Work package level. Project task can be further subdivided into one or more work packages. Each work package contains a sizable, identifiable, measurable, costable, and controllable package of work. Activity level. Work package can further be broken down into various identifiable jobs, operations, and processes which consume time and resources called activity. Operation level. An activity comprises of one or more operations. Each operation contains a part of work content of the activity. It generally has a particular type or a fixed group of resources associated with it. Now we will look into an example of a work breakdown structure of a housing project. Let us assume XYZ Construction Company. So this XYZ Construction Company has multiple number of projects such as residential, commercial and infrastructure projects. That becomes the project level. And each project is subdivided into smaller sub-projects. For example, under residential project, there could be villas as a sub-project and apartments as another sub-project. Similarly, under commercial, construction of malls is one of the sub-project, and under infrastructure, construction of highways and metros becomes the sub-project under infrastructure project. Now we will consider the villas as the sub-project. Construction of villas will be completed only if we complete the foundation, superstructure and finishing works. So, the foundation, superstructure and finishing works become the task that has to be completed in order to complete the sub-project villa. These tasks can be further divided into work package levels. For example, in order to complete foundation, we have to undergo base preparation, footing and columns concreting. Similarly, for superstructure, we have ground floor, first floor, second floor, etc. And for finishing, we have flooring and electrical works that has to be completed in order to finish the task of finishing. Now we will just consider the ground floor under superstructure. In order to complete the ground floor, we have to finish beam and slab shuttering, beam and slab reinforcement, concreting and curing. That becomes the activity level in ground floor completion. Now, beam and slab shuttering can be further divided into operations. That is, in order to complete the beam and slab shuttering, the formwork has to be transported from one place to another. So, transportation of formwork, placing of formwork, checking the plumb and fixing the support becomes the operations that has to be completed in order to complete an activity of beam and slab shuttering. So this is an example of the work breakdown structure for a simple housing project. That's it for today's session. Thank you very much.